And in Bangladesh, economic and healthcare concerns weigh heavily on the minds of its citizens. The nation recently saw garment workers strike and dengue outbreak. And will these issues have any impact on the Bangladesh 2024 elections is the question. Well, let's find out.
The apparel industry is one of the pillars of Bangladesh's economy. Over the decades, it has provided jobs to millions of people. But a slowdown in this vital sector is now reflecting in the overall health of the nation's economy. In 2023, the apparel industry of Bangladesh was valued at around $1,110 billion. With over 3,500 factories, it serves major global fashion brands. These factories employ over 4 million people, a majority of whom are women. But conditions have become dire for many of the sector's workers. The last few months have seen major unrest in Bangladesh's export-earning ready-made garment or RMG industry. In November last year, up to 25,000 garment workers clashed with police in Bangladesh. Rejecting a government-offered pay rise, the workers forced the closure of at least 100 factories outside Dhaka. For almost a decade, Bangladeshi garment worker Naeem Pramanik sewed shirts and trousers for top Western brands worn by people around the world. But today, the 28-year-old is unemployed and doesn't have money to buy basic necessities for his survival. What was his mistake? Pramanik had taken part in the protests demanding a fair wage.
I don't have any money to buy food right now. I'm having a tough time. I'm living a miserable life. I only have 2 kilograms of rice that will last only 2 days. Then I starve.
The issue that concerns the voters most is the inflation. The cost of living has gone up enormously. And the lower income groups are suffering very, very poorly. So that the government is giving assurances, the ruling party is giving assurances. Somehow the people don't seem satisfied with the assurances that are coming forward.
Last year, Bangladesh grappled with record deadly outbreak of dengue fever. Hospitals struggled to make space for patients as the disease spread rapidly in the densely populated country. Abu Hassan is still in a state of disbelief and shock. His 6.5-year-old son, Tashfin Ahnaf, died from dengue in July last year. The 43-year-old journalist and father of 2 other children is distraught at how quickly the tragedy unfolded and how helpless he felt.
The night time was very critical and I didn't get any support from the doctors. I went to every department begging for help in every way possible, aside from falling down to their feet. It is outrageous that no doctor was present at the pediatric intensive care unit, which provides critical care in a prestigious institution like Dhaka Medical College and Hospital. For 4 hours, my son didn't get any treatment here.
The record outbreak of dengue fever in Bangladesh, a country of more than 160 million, killed over 1,200 people and infected more than 250,000 last year. Hassan says lack of a coordinated response in controlling mosquito breeding is causing a higher incidence of the disease. The health crisis in Dhaka worsens every day in a city with creaking infrastructure. The infection also spread to the Rohingya refugees who live in bamboo and plastic camps just outside the coastal city of Cox's Bazar. In 2022, the camp saw over 15,000 cases and at least 6 deaths.